Today is an exciting day, boys, because today we are taking the BRZ out to its first official car meet. Now, we did take it to a Cars and Coffee 2 days after I bought the car, but that was when the car was pretty much completely stock. I think the only thing that we had on at the time was the air suspension. But tonight is gonna be the first meet where we actually have everything dialed in. We have the wheels and the suspension dialed in, along with almost the full exhaust setup. So today is gonna be a fun day, but before we take it to the meet, there are a few things that I wanna fix up on the car, and then we should be good to go. One of the things that I want to fix up on the car is this ugly reflector. I can't be the only one that hates this on the 22 BRZ, but this reflector, especially on the black paint, sticks out like a sore thumb and it just looks absolutely heinous. I want to cover it up, and we have two different options for solving that issue. One is some dark tint. Now with the tint, we'll still be able to see the light when it turns on, which I'm not really a fan of the light. It kind of looks ugly in pictures, but we do have some dark tint, which is more than likely going to be what we're going to use. The second option is black vinyl wrap. This is the vinyl wrap that we used on Amanda's car. This is ideal because it's gonna completely cover up the light, and even if I have the lights on, it's gonna be really hard for the light to actually shine through the vinyl wrap. The only concern is though, the wrap color is gloss black metallic. It has a protector over it, so you can't really see the color that well. I'm curious to see how bad the contrast is between the paint and the wrap. First order of business today is going to be to cover up that reflector. So we'll try the wrap out. If the wrap doesn't work, then we can always resort to the tint. So I figured before we actually go through all the hassle of trying to get it to stick on, let me just cut out a little piece and compare it with the paint. And oh my God, when you actually put the wrap on, it's a completely different shade of black. This is more of like a grayish, this is like a deep black. In all honesty, if I put this wrap on the reflector, it's still gonna stick out like a sore thumb and it's not gonna do anything for me. So the wrap is not going to be our option. And since we're not using the wrap, we are gonna resort to the tint. Fun fact, I actually bought this tint for the GTR. So this has been sitting around for over a year now. I don't know if it still has the stickiness to it. I guess we'll just see. So good. So even though I had the wrapping ability of a literal 7-year-old, this actually came out pretty clean, man. Look at all the edges. All the edges are pretty good. It actually looks a lot better. Now you can still see the orange through it because it's not wrapped. Once again, it's tint. It kind of matches up with the paint of the car. And when you step back just a little bit, that is so much cleaner. I love it. Here's what it looks like before. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Coming over to this side, it just blends in with the rest of the car. Looks so much cleaner. I'm gonna go ahead and bang out the passenger side, and then we'll move on to one of my favorite things about the car. Passenger side is now done and it's looking great. I love, love, love the super clean look that the front end has going on now. Now that we got the front end situated, it's time to work on the booty. Now, my favorite thing, or one of my favorite things about this car was actually the rear end. I know there's a lot of people that hate these taillights because they look like Honda Accord taillights, which honestly, I really can't disagree with there. They do kind of look like Buick Regal or Honda Accord taillights, but today we are going to be fixing them up a little bit. It definitely looks cool, but I feel like because I have a black car and they have this black casing going around the taillight, it would just look so much better in black. So obviously that's what we're gonna do. So the company that makes the pre-cut vinyl for the taillight is called Sticker Fab. Like expected, it's literally just pre-cut vinyl for the taillight. Now you could definitely save some money by just buying some tint and cutting it out like we did for the front, but I wasn't really too confident about taking a blade this close to the taillight. Like I said, I love the taillight, so I didn't want to damage them, so I just bought some pre-cut ones, and this is gonna go on like that. This is definitely just a tad bit nerve-wracking because we only have one chance to put it on right. If we mess up, we're screwed. Kind of got it at the corner. Guess we can start from the corner. And then lay it down. All right, oh, okay. I don't think it came out too bad, actually. And just like that, the rear is also done. So we got a good before and after going on. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure which one I like better. I was so set on the black. When I just look at this taillight, this actually looks a lot nicer. It looks sleek and everything. But then when I take a few steps back, I don't know, I kind of like the white now. You know what, boys? This is actually confusing me a little bit. I don't know what to do. Now, do I keep the stock look or should I stick with the blacked out look? I'm not quite sure. I'm really confident in the front. I like the blacked out look in the front way better, but I'm a little unsure about the rear. I definitely need your guys' help down in the comments. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think looks better? The OEM look or the aftermarket black look? I am so confused right now. What do I do? Since we're already here, I'm just gonna go ahead, slap on the other side, leave it black for now. And if enough of you guys say to just take the black off, I'll just go ahead and take it off. Just finished up the passenger side and somehow the driver's side came out better than the passenger side. This side has a few more bubbles. I don't know if you guys can see that through the camera, but right there. I don't know how I messed up the second time. Like usually it's the first time you mess up and the second time comes out better, but I don't even know, man. But from far away, it looks good. I mean, even if you're like this far away, it looks good. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of liking the blacked out look because both of them are blacked out. I'm not sure, guys. I've been just staring at this for like a few minutes now, and I'm still just so torn on this. I don't know what to do. Do I keep the black or should I go back to the OEM look? Let me know down in the comments. I like the black, it looks cool. I just don't know if it looks better than the OEM look. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it for now. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think that this is just not the move. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it off. It's only vinyl wrap and I'm just so torn on it right now, so I definitely need your guys' opinion. There was one thing that I wasn't planning on doing today, but now I think I definitely have to, which is debadging the car. Now, the Subaru badges, they're cool, they look good, whatever, but I think I'm going for more of a clean look, so taking these badges off is definitely going to be the move, along with taking the badges off. I also want to black out the third brake light. I am so tempted to taking this badge off right now, you guys don't even know. The only thing is though, if I do take this badge off and there's a hole in the middle of the trunk, water is gonna get in my trunk, it's just gonna look ugly. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put the badge back on because I don't really have 3M tape at the moment, so I really wanna take this off, but it's taking everything out of me to just not get too excited and not get carried away and ruin something. But overall, the trunk definitely looks a lot cleaner. It would look a lot cleaner without that badge in the middle. It's bothering me so much, but the trunk does look a lot cleaner without the badges. Boys, I have been at this for about 30 minutes now. I tried wrapping the third brake light like 5 times. I just kept messing up because it's so hard to get like into the turns and everything. Turns out I'm just a dummy and I forgot that this whole back panel is removable on the new gen, which is amazing. I should have done this like 30 minutes ago. It was just so hard to tuck it in everywhere with these curves, and I just took it off and now it's just a nice flat panel, which is gonna be so easy to wrap. It's insane. Don't be like me and waste time. Just take off this panel. I just completely forgot it's removable. Now this should go by fairly easy. Now, with the third brake light blacked out, I am starting to really like the taillights blacked out, or like the turn signal blacked out. You guys know what I mean. My favorite part about the new BRZ is the booty. I love the booty. It looks so good, and I'm really happy that we got that done in the back. It looks so much better. It just sounds so good.